In today's new episode video, I'm going to teach you how to create a blog using ChatGPT. Alright, you're going to be using ChatGPT and then keyword planner. The main aim here is we are going to work on SEO. So let's go right into it. Today I'm going to create a blog that is going to be optimized for SEO, alright. That is search engine optimization. And this blog is going to be hosted on Blogger. Now if you come right on to Blogger, there are some key points that you need to go on with before you'll be able to get this SEO optimized on your blog. Yes, I've been working on WordPress, and one thing I got to know was WordPress mainly wants its users to include their keywords in their titles, their descriptions, the posts they write. The main keyword should always be ready and then always appearing more times in such kinds. All right, so that is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how to input that into Blogger. But the main aim here is you are going to be working with ChatGPT. You'll be using ChatGPT to do all this work. Alright, so let's go right to ChatGPT and then let's start with this tutorial. So once on ChatGPT, the main thing I want you to do is I want you to install AIPRN. It is a prompt that allows you to get advanced use of ChatGPT. Yes, and you can search on Google for this tool here, and then the only thing you need to do is just click on it, visit their website, and then install that to your Chrome. When you install that to your Chrome, you're going to see something like this over there. Yes. All right, so once you have that, now I want you to come on to ChatGPT, and then now let's start with how to create a blog with ChatGPT for Blogger. Now the main thing you are going to be doing here is one, I'm going to tell ChatGPT to you are going to request titles from ChatGPT. And before you will do that, you will need to know the kind of niche that you want to work with. So let's say currently I don't know what niche I want to work on, so I'm going to ask ChatGPT for a list of blog niche that I can start. All right, so I'm going to type in something like can you list some low competition blog niche? Now I chose low competition niche because low competition niche on the internet is getting a lot of traffic currently. It is like people's concentration are not on those kinds of articles. Yes, so the moment you write low competition niches, there are some articles or there are some services that are ready to pay at those low competition keywords. So the main aim here is you focusing on the low competition niches. All right, so once you're on ChatGPT, I want you to ask ChatGPT to list to you some low competition blog lists, and then when you search for that on ChatGPT, now you're going to get a response like, all right, so here are some low competition blog lists that you can consider building as a blogger. All right, so these are the topics. If you are a pro blogger and you have been working with blogging and you are trying to use this tutorial also to help yourself, then and you're thinking of how to work with low competition keywords, then this tutorial also is right for you. Yes, because you are going to get low competition niche that you can start with, and since you are already been a blogger before, you already have ideas on how to go around, get articles to write on these kinds of topics. All right, so I'm going to take something like pet nutrition and then health. So that once you have seen ChatGPT listing these low competition niche to you, you're going to select one of them. Me currently, I know every single thing about all these things here, but since I'm trying to help you with whatever you see here, know how to go across it, that is why I'm working with you. All right, so you're going to select one of these niches that you see. So I'm going to take pet nutrition and then health. All right, so I'm going to copy that. Now once you copy that, I want you to come back to ChatGPT and say something like, okay, I have selected, then I want you to paste that into it. So I selected pet nutrition and then health, specializing in that. All right, so then send it to ChatGPT. The moment you send that to ChatGPT, now ChatGPT is going to be like, they are okay with the choice that you have made. So this is something ChatGPT is recommending you to talk about in your blog, or you can choose to go on, and all that it is recommending to you are all low competition niche. All right, so let me take an example and then let me show you. Now let's take something like breed specific nutrition guide. All right, now let me let's copy that and let's go to keyword plan. All right, so I'm going to discover a new keyword here. I'm going to paste that into it. I'm going to change the country side to United States. All right, so US, and save that. All right, so on get result. All right, it seems I'm working with a long-term keyword, so it's difficult for them to find a particular kind of keywords one. But mainly, I think this niche is going to be about diets for dogs, cats, and then the rest. All right, so let's go back there. So we have, okay, I have nutrition guide, then I have pet. So don't forget, whilst you are working on this type of blog, you'll be talking about these kinds of keywords. All right, so now once you search for this, now I'm going to change the competition here to low competition. This is high. I don't recommend you going with a high competition because there are a lot of people writing about those articles. So the only thing you need to do is select from the low competitions. All right, so, and when you are selecting from the low competitions also, I want you to select low competitions that have whether a low range bid or a high range bid, something like this. All right, so whilst we go through, we can see there are some like vegan cards, my plate guide, and the rest. These are keywords that people are currently actually trying to look for information on. All right, so once you can see, I think they are all in as low competition for the blog that we are trying to create. So we are good to go with selecting this breed specific nutrition guide. All right, so once you have done all this, then the next thing you need to do is now come back to ChatGPT, and I want you to tell ChatGPT to list titles for you so you can use them on your blog. So let's say something like, okay, I am creating a blog on, let me paste the same, so on, so I'm creating a blog on this topic. Can you list 20 SEO optimized titles? Titles for me. All right. So now we send that to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is going to list 20 SEO optimized titles for us. All right. So here we go. So it says here are 20 that is SEO optimized titles that we can work with on our blog. So let's see. Actually, what I'm seeing here is ChatGPT is listing titles for the blog post that we are supposed to write. It is good though, yes. But let me stop that. Let me make the sentence that I made very clear to them. Yes. So, I need names for the blog. All right. So, all right. So here we go again. So we have breed fit nutrition, positive nutrition guide, tailored tales diet, pet wellness diet. I prefer the pets. Let's take the pet wellness pantry. Yes. Let's go back to keyword planner. We are always trying to look for low competition keywords. Yes. So let's go back in there, remove all these from there, and paste our new one. That is the pet wellness pantry. Then I'm going to put it in again, and then this time I'm going to only search for pet wellness. Yes. Then I'm going to get search results on that also. So again, remember, don't forget, we are working with low competition niches. All right. So yes. So as you can see, I have low competitions. All right. So let's go down. I have well care pet clinic, which is a low keyword here. If one thing I would advise you to do is the moment you see these kinds of keywords, I want you to use them as your blog title or your blog name. Yes, I would advise you to use them as a blog name. So something like insight, veterinary wellness. You see those low competition that have top page with low range, these kinds of top page bid and then top page bid hiring. These are the keywords I want you to work on. So the moment you see something like this, I want you to just right click on it, copy that. Now come to Hostinger. Then I want you to log into, if you haven't created an account on Hostinger, you would have to do that. It is not by force to log in. If you don't have any account, just look for their domains. All right. So an example, let me log out from here and then let me show you something. So you just go to hostinger.com. All right. So once you're on hostinger.com, just click on domain. All right. So when you click on domain, you'll be taken to this area, something like this. So the next thing I want to do is just click inside, paste the keyword we have from Google Keywords Planner. All right. Then I want you to search for that. So the moment you search for, all right, so it says, okay, so wellcarepetclinic.com is already registered, but we have wellcarepetclinic.net, which is already free for us to use. So either we could edit this, or we can go for another type of keyword and then also go again till we get the right keyword for ourselves. All right, so let's go through again and let's see. So we have just animals wellness clinics. So let's take that, go here and then paste it. So I think, all right, so just animals wellness clinic. Then so just animals wellness clinic is good for us to go. All right, so now we can make it ours. So then we can create a blog with this keyword, then also add it into our search description and then the rest. All right, so what you will do next is, now let's copy this. All right, so just copy this and then I want you to save that in your notes, any notes or file that you have. All right, so this is going to be our domain. That is going to be just animals wellness clinic.blogspot.com. all right, perfect. Then so we are done with our domain, so let's just close this tab. Then let's come back to ChatGPT. Though ChatGPT recommended all this, but we didn't work with it. I'm sure some of these are already selected and then they have been taken by some bloggers. Yes. So now come back here and then we are going to tell, okay, we selected just animals wellness clinic and then send that to ChatGPT. All right. So once you send that to ChatGPT, remember, we are working with low competition. I'm going to create a blog that is going to rank on Google, yes, but we'll be working on the low competition. All right, so it says just animal wellness clinic is a great choice, yes. And it says if you need help with content or SEO strategies. So currently we now have a blog, yes. So this time let's go on, let's try doing some. So I'm just going to also go, so let's create a new blog. So a new blog. Now let's paste what we had over there. So I think ChatGPT has already made it. So just animals wellness clinic. Let's copy that. Come back to Blogger, paste that in, then click next. Then the next one is to paste in the domain we had from Hostinger. That was this one without the .com. We just only we need this side, yes, of the address. Later on we can buy the .com domain and then use that. Then click on save. Now the moment you click on save, it is going to be saved into your, so now we now have a new blog known as just animals wellness clinic. Perfect. Now I want you to head on to settings. We are still going to work with ChatGPT. Okay, so the blog has been created. Now, all right, so after closing that, let's go back to ChatGPT. Then now let's say, so I'm going to tell ChatGPT, okay, can you create a 150 character description with just animals wellness clinic. All right, then we send that to ChatGPT. All right, so here is a description from ChatGPT. Now it says just animal wellness clinics offers perspectives on breed specific pet nutrition and then so the description that has been given to us over here is completely about the blog we are trying to create. That is the pet kind of blog that you are trying to create. All right, perfect. So you just copy that. Don't worry about plagiarism, or these are short descriptions that don't match up to any kind of plagiarism or something like that here. So come back to Blogger, click on description, and then I want you to paste that into it, then save that. All right, perfect. So now our blog is ranking for the low competition keyword just animals wellness clinic, and within our description also we are having the same just animals wellness clinic within the description. Perfect. So let's view our blog. Now when you view your blog, I have some tools I'll be using to check SEO and the rest of my blog. Alright. So over here now we have just animal wellness clinic as our title, but description here is missing. Now how to fix this? So you're going to go back to Blogger again. This time I want you to scroll down. That is, just keep on scrolling down and then look for meta description. This one, yes. So once you see meta description or meta tags, I want you to enable this. Now once this thing here is enabled, click on the search description and then paste the description into it. I think it takes 150, but I have 152 characters or so. So I'm just going to edit something small with it. It says just animal wellness clinic offers expert tips. So I'm going to take offers tips. Alright, times to stop. So I think this is still far better. Even though I'm missing the expert, it still doesn't hit anything. Then I'm going to click on save. Alright, now let's refresh our page and then let's check again. So we refresh that and then now click and done. So now we have just animals wellness clinic, and just animals wellness clinic offers that. So now we have our title and we now have our description. Perfect. Now we are left with our keywords, then for this site they have so our keywords, robot tags, author description, and then all those things. And this is going to be done in the next video. For now, I'm just teaching you how to start a blog on Blogger using ChatGPT. Alright, and then Google Keyword Planner. So in the next blog post or in the next YouTube post, yes, or video post, I'm going to show you how to create an SEO optimized again Blogger blog. And this time we are not going to work with ChatGPT. We are going directly into the blog and we are going to edit the blog, work on new themes, put in the SEO tools that we are supposed to work on. If there are, I have scripts that I'll be giving to you that you'll be putting in also to optimize a blog for SEO. Thank you for watching, and I want you to subscribe. Yes, I really need your subscription or I'll kick you out from this channel. Thank you for watching.